West Red Lake Gold this weekend put out another update on our site activities, all the things that are going on at the Madsen Mine site as we progress this project towards restart. Now, this was a big update. There was really significant progress on several of the really key projects that are fundamental to our restart. So let me run through those. The connection drift is now 50% complete. To remind everyone what that is, the connection drift is that 1.2 kilometer long tunnel that we're creating that will connect the historic side of the mine, which has sort of steep, twisty ramps and a fairly small portal. We'll connect that to the large modern portal, the east portal, that's right beside the mill. That's the portal that the prior operator established but actually never connected or used. By connecting those two sides, we will be able to use larger trucks on smoother routes that don't cross public roads to be able to move mined material out of the mine to the mill. And efficiency in moving rock is really essential for a successful mine. So we're really excited that's a 1.2 kilometer tunnel, a $10 million project. We're very excited that is now 50% complete and tracking towards its targeted completion in March. Okay, what else did we update on? The primary crusher has been delivered, assembled, and commissioned. To be clear, the primary crusher is something that's outside of the mill. All of the mill is there. We bought it, it's there, it works great, we're getting ready to restart that. The primary crusher is a piece of infrastructure that's outside of the mill. Rock that gets pulled out of the mine goes into the primary crusher for its first bash up, and it comes out of the primary crusher at 4 inches or smaller, and that gets dumped from a conveyor belt right back into a truck and taken over to be milled. That's where it goes into the SAG mill to be turned into, sand type or finer type powder, and to have the gold pulled from it. The primary crusher, that's an entity that the previous operator had a lease on. It wasn't an ideal piece of machinery. That wasn't the best choice for us, so we found our own opportunity, brought that to site. It is now assembled and commissioned. We're really amped that vital piece of infrastructure is on site and ready to rock. The camp is being put together. Now, we really love that 60% of our current workforce lives locally, but the other 40% requires housing, and a camp that makes that housing efficient and is a controlled cost situation, we really like that versus trying to find rental housing in the community and managing that. We didn't like that as an option. We don't think that that's part of an efficient operation. So we brought the camp on site. We think that this is also going to help us attract good workers because we're building them a nice facility where they can live. So those were the three really official updates. 50% on the connection drift, the crusher being delivered, and the crusher being commissioned and the camp being assembled. We did also, in our news release, comment on our test mining program, which is about to pull down its first stopes. Now, to translate that into non-mining words, we've been silling until now, which is driving the tunnels above and below the area that we're going to mine to get access to it. And now we're ready to actually start blasting and hauling that mineralization out. So we will stockpile that test mined material in batches, and then we will process it in the Madsen mill. On other updates, the pre-feasibility study is getting very close. The detailed plan for the first 15 months of mining we have in hand, in-house. And the mine also just reached 315 safe days, which was an achievement that we're really proud of, given how much we have ramped up activity and employees over that time frame. So that's what we put out this week. Really happy with all of the activity at the Madsen Mine site and looking forward to all the more activity that is to come.